Good afternoon. Welcome to the U.S. History Channel, your home for the most important current U.S. events. My name is Colin Rivera, and I am your anchor tonight, along with our on-spot reporter, Connor Derby. We start today with our latest on the Native American situations. The conflict between Native Americans and white settlers started with settlers wanting to expand the U.S. territory and invade Native American land to take over the land and make it their own. This led to the Indian Removal Act of 1830, which authorizes the removal of Native Americans with force. We now take you live to our on-scene reporter, Connor Derby, with a meeting with the Seminole leader, Chief Osceola.
So, I have Chief Osceola here. Chief Osceola, I understand the Indian Removal Act caused you to move from your native lands to a designated reservation. Can I ask you a little bit about your journey west?
Sure. It was a long, rough, cold, and rather terrifying trip. You see, the land in Florida is flat, rich with fertile soil and plenty of game. Telling us Seminoles to leave our homeland was not intelligent. We had everything we needed to live around us. The white men forced us out of our villages and sent us on the most horrific journey of our lives. We had no idea where we were going. We walked. We walked all day and all night. We walked until many dropped as we fought the physical hardships to make it to the reservation where we joined thousands of other Native Americans. I learned from my brother Cherokees that 4,000 of his people died from the cold climate and exhaustion.
That sounds awful. It's amazing you survived. Thank you very much for sharing your experience with us. Back to you, Colin. So, today we'll... Whoa. Oh, hi, sir. Do you mind telling me about Tecumseh?
Well, a little while ago, our Shawnee leader Tecumseh led some of us Indians against Andrew Jackson's army of white men who were very insistent on taking our lands from us and forcing us to move. After many good fights and some bad, Tecumseh died for us in a battle, defending us against Jackson. Then here we are now. Thousands of different people of different tribes are traveling to the Trail of Tears to our new home.
Thank you, Colin. I have President Andrew Jackson here. So, Mr. Jackson, thank you for giving us your time for this interview. The viewers would like to know how you felt on the Native Americans rising up against you and eventually trying to use government against you.
Well, it's a pleasure to be on your station. Cherokee Indians of Georgia attempted to beat my policy in the state of Georgia through the court system. These Cherokee created their own formal government by writing a constitution similar to our own. It is impressive that the Cherokee learned the ways of our government and attempted to mimic the governing body. However, the Georgia court decided. The Georgia court decided first the Cherokee Nation didn't exist. Then, after many appeals, the trial landed in the Supreme Court. This was the court case Worcester versus Georgia. After many arguments and debates, the ridiculous John Marshall decided that the Cherokee were fit to stay on their homelands and govern themselves. I made sure that Marshall's ruling was enforced by giving the Native Americans additional land on their reservations, but they are not to return to their homelands.
Thank you, President Jackson. Back to the U.S. History Channel's headquarters with Colin Rivera.
That concludes this session of U.S. History News. This is Colin Rivera and Connor Derby signing off, and stay classy with you, Florida.